Or surprise. Good morning, everyone. So I'll be doing tutorials, videos on how to assemble and disassemble firearms. Okay, guys. So I'll be posting some videos on my YouTube channel, which is We're Surprised, the Hunter Trucker. Like cooking is truck. But these videos that I'm gonna post, it's not about trucking, okay? So it's about firearm, okay? So this is my personal carry, self-defense, okay? It doesn't has a lot of recoil on it. It's pretty simple. So magazine first thing out, always point it in a safe direction, okay? It was loaded, with self-defense ammunition, which is all point, because you gotta be careful, when you're carrying a firearm, as a concealed carry. You don't want the bullets that you're using, in case of a situation like you have to defend yourself or anyone around you, in the safe way. You don't want someone to lawsuit you. A lot of people don't know this stuff. You understand? You could get lawsuit, like in case in a situation and you have to defend yourself, and that bullet, one of these bullets may fly through a person and go hit another object. That's a big problem. So I recommend these bullets. It's a gold tip, very expensive, like $1 or one. You don't have to go crazy on it, But get maybe like 2 magazines, that you carry for self-defense. Yeah, because when you fire these, the velocity is high on it also. But when you fire these, it's gonna stop inside the object that you're trying to hit the target. Okay, guys. So yeah, I recommend these. Okay, they're expensive, but it's worth it. So now you see me have the firearm, right? The safety is on, so we can fire. But before, when you take out the magazine, sometimes you forget, like, if there's one chamber. You notice, so I'm pointing my finger in this position. Never put your finger on the trigger, okay? That's the first thing you gotta learn. Never put your finger on the trigger. Always treat a firearm like it's loaded. Even when you think it's empty, always treat it like it's loaded, okay? That's the first rule with gun rule safety. So I'm teaching you guys today how to handle a firearm and the right way how to hold a firearm, okay, guys? So now I'm going to take the safety off, okay? So now it's off, right? You see the red dot? Whenever you see a red dot, you know the safety is off, so it's ready to fire. If it's on, you won't see the red dot, okay, guys? So I'm taking it off. I'm going to slide the magazine. I'm going to slide the slide back way. I'm going to jam it, okay? So now you can see in the chamber, nothing is in it, okay? So it's empty. Very empty, see? You don't want to keep your finger in there because this thing slam hard. And another thing I'm going to teach you guys, whenever it's like this and the magazine is not, inside, don't press this thing like this. Don't press it because it could damage the slide because it slams so hard. So always do it when you have like a magazine in it, okay? So you don't slam that hard. Okay, guys? A lot of people don't know that. So when it's empty without any magazine inside, never you press this so it could fly out. It's best to like take it off safely as this and go slow. Okay, guys? It's the best way. So it's decocked now. So I know it's empty, right? To get this back without pressing the trigger for it to go off, okay, guys? You gotta just press it first to decock it, to release it from where it is, because it's ready to fire now with the hammer, okay? So now I'm gonna press it. So when I press it, the trigger pull back. You see it's moving. So when you press it, for it not to press the trigger, because if a bullet is in the chamber and you press this before the time when you press this, it's gonna go off. Okay, guys? So if you treat your firearm like it's your wife, okay? You gotta get familiar with your firearm. You understand? Yeah, so you can know how to use it and how to operate it. So now I'm gonna press it, and I'm gonna slightly press on the trigger, not too much tension, just a little bit, so I could release the trigger without the firearm going off, okay, if one is in the chamber. So I'm releasing it now. At the same time, see, it did a fly. At the same time, the hammer is gonna come up, and see it reset back. It resets back itself, so the hammer is ready to again. So I could slide again and chamber one, and it's ready to fire again, okay guys? And holding a firearm, you gotta get used to it, which either hands you use, okay guys? Holding the grip of the firearm is like this, okay? Properly. That's how I was taught by my trainer. Big up yourself, Dean. That's my trainer. One love every time. That guy taught me everything, how to handle a firearm and how to be safe with one. Always treat it like it's loaded. He showed me one time how to handle the firearm, okay guys? And how to pick it up. So I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm just here to educate you guys, how to handle a firearm in a safe manner. Okay guys, you can have a firearm for years, man, and you don't have to use it. But in case of a situation, you know what to do, what to expect, and how to react, when your adrenaline start pumping. Because when your adrenaline start pumping, the best thing to calm it down is breathing. And the law person, they can tell you, law enforcement, people, they can tell you and how to control the adrenaline. I learned that from myself, how to control my adrenaline. Just like performing on a stage. A lot of people take drugs, whatever, cocaine, marijuana, crack or whatever, alcohol. For me, I just drink some honey, some warm honey with some water, and I'm good. And breathing, inhale, exhale deep. That's what I use to cut whatever is going through. Because when the adrenaline starts pumping, it's not easy to calm it down. So in case of a situation, you should know what to do, what to expect, and how to react. Okay guys? So by gripping the firearm like this, always have a handling, and always keep your finger on the trigger. So like this, I can move my firearm in any position I want it so easily. Okay guys? And it's empty. So I do like this to get the handle weight. Once you see me doing like this, I know how to control my firearm. So it's like a little paper in my hands right now, because I'm trained and I'm so used to it. You understand? So I can do like this. So first thing, you want to put your 3 finger around it like this, and always point. Always keep your finger off the trigger. Always. Okay guys? So gripping the firearm, I'm going to show you one thing. One tactics will let you hit every target. Before, I never used to hit any target, or maybe by luck. But now I'm trained. I train my way to do that, by my trainer. And I go off the front sight, which is right here. Okay guys, don't watch this one, okay? It's gonna take too long in case you're in a situation. But always look off this side, the far side. Okay, that's how you're gonna hit the target. And always put this sight on the target. Okay, you'll never miss. But there's another thing. Because you can be this close and miss the target. You can be at 7 yards and you still miss the target. Okay guys? So having a good grip of the firearm, which I'm showing you now, I'm gonna put the safety on even though it's empty, just to make sure I'm safe. What I'm gonna do is just show you the firearm. So this is what I always do. Even when I go to the range, I always do like this first to get the feeling of the firearm. You understand? This is how you're gonna handle it, okay? Always put this, keep your finger off the trigger. So this left hand now, if you're right-handed, you're gonna put your hands like this to make sure it's stable, okay? That's why you see the cops, the soldier that always shoot these bad guys, with one shot, because they're trained. Those guys out there like killing off innocent people and acting like, oh, they're gunmen, gun this. You guys don't know what you're doing. You gotta train. That's why lawmen, they train to kill. You understand? So I study, I do tactical training, to better myself on shooting, So I'm just showing you guys what I've been through. So having a grip of the firearm like this, by covering right here, that's what my trainer taught me, and close your palm. See right here? There's no grip, so I close everything, okay guys? I close everything. So when I do like this, you can put your tummy, you can put this thumb on this thumb to keep it stable, like how I have it now, or you can do like this, or which either way let you safe and comfortable to hold it. But I do like this. But don't put your finger too much where the slide gonna burn you or maybe itch your finger. So you want to keep it on the lower base. You understand? Which is the base right there. But always close this gap and put your finger right here. You don't have to put your finger, but that's how I do it, okay? So now you see me with the firearm, right? So I'm ready to hit my target. Once I put the far sight, which is right here, on the target, I won't miss, okay? So even if a bad guy try to rob me or whatever, or I want to hit him, all I gotta do is just point and fire. You understand? So you see how I do the firearm? It's stable right now, okay? I'm stable. Okay, which either way, sideway, okay guys, sideway, I'm still stable. It doesn't matter how or which way I put the firearm, because I train myself how to handle it properly. Okay, so I know I'm gonna hit the target, and it could be like 50 yards out. I'm still gonna hit the target because I was trained that way, how to handle the firearm. So that's the main thing. Okay, so yeah, so I'll be coming with more video, guys. Okay, I will never hit the target. Okay, trust me. Once my trainer show me how to handle it, trust me. So big up on the server, we're surprised at them in full effect, more video coming, okay? So always treat the firearm like it's loaded. First thing, we're surprised. See how easy? Very easy to handle. And this is my Taurus, okay? Pro, very expensive firearm. Okay? I like this one. Even though I love Glock 17, but I like this. It's a 9x19 same way. And it carries 17. Capacity is 17. Yeah. So we're surprised. Big up on the server, okay? Alright, more video coming.
Y'all see that cable?